Crossing walkers already. Geez, they must have started early. Cool. More down there as well. It's 7:15 on day 2. We've got walkers walking past the hut, so they must have been dropped off at 7 and 15-minute walk, so try and belt our way past them and not get too tied up walking behind people on a narrow trail. It's going to be another gorgeous day today, so crack on into it. Down the valley, and that over there is Soda Falls. Haven't even reached the top, although down there somewhere is the hut that we stayed in last night. You can see a bit of a old lava flow coming down the mountain, which is pretty cool. Then you've got all that cooled lava rock down through there that we walked around. Yes, we still haven't got to the top. So I think we're pretty much right in the middle of the volcano, because all around us is the edges of it. There's the red lake over there, and the emeralds where we just were. Right, well I can talk here now because it's flat. And it's flat behind me. So if you're going to do the walk, you want to stop at the Emerald Lakes. That's a really good place to have lunch, and there's enough sort of sheltered areas to get out of the wind. Wind's actually not too bad, but it is actually cold. So we're going to continue along the crossing up over the ridge there to the Blue Lake to have a look. Then we're going to have to backtrack to the Emerald Lakes to then go down to I think it's Oturere hut, which is where we're starting for the night. So yeah, bit this way and backtracking, but yeah, it's only about 6 k's from the Emerald Lakes to the Blue Lake and then back to the hut, so we'll see how that goes. Blue Lake, which is looking a bit green, but it's a big lake. It's not a crater. Right, a bit of a lesson there, team. Tramping boots and poles for the crossing. Everybody's been very envious of our poles. When you get to the Blue Lake, turn around and have a look back. It's well worth it. It's probably better than the Blue Lake. This is an incredible landscape. So we've come down off the mountain there, so you can see over over in the distance there, the steam from the Emerald Lakes. So we've come down there, quite rocky, and then all of a sudden we're flat, featureless, and then just ahead we've got some more rocks. So we're sort of in a bowl here. So the wind's died down, which may not always be the case, and the sun's come out and the heat's come up. So yeah, there's lots of different landscapes to see around through here. See what I mean about changing landscapes? Here in what looks like a whole lot of lava rocks. Some pretty cool ones over there that are being split. There's the hut. State Highway 1's down there somewhere. The lee of the hill, so... Alright, a couple hundred metres. Bit of a wet, misty start. This was supposed to come through about 10 o'clock when I looked at the weather a couple of days ago, so it's coming a bit early, but that's right, I'm sure it will burn off. It's good that we didn't have this yesterday because we wouldn't have had the visibility and the views. Right, we're off. 3 hours apparently today. My map says 2.5, so we'll see what happens. Depends on what track's like. It sort of goes down a wee bit and then there's a big spike up and then down again. So, but that spike's sort of towards the end of the hut, towards the hut we were going to. So I'm pretty sure all this weather will clear. It's not raining, it's not even drizzling or anything. So yeah, so and hopefully the track is like this as well through it. So alright, there's your camping area, your tents and stuff, and the hut which we saw a bit earlier up when we came around the corner out of the bush is up here somewhere, almost new, so it'll be exciting to see that. Right. There's the hut. Flash. Very flash. Alright, cloakroom. So all that stuff's away from whatever birds are going to be chewing at them. Into the main room. Look at that. Tables all got information on them. That's pretty cool. Big kitchen. Kitchen over that side. Bunk rooms. Oh, we found our own little alcove. There's trucks and stuff over on the desert road over there. But we're going down to the springs to check those out. They're only about 20 minutes from the hut. Well signposted, so that's all good. Ooh. Looks like the water's eroded out underneath. That looks cool. So we're checking out the old hut, built in 1904 and refurbished in 2004. There it is, in typical Department of Conservation or whoever they were before then, bright red. Some old graffiti. What have we got there? 57. I saw some 1940s here before. There's a 44. 2010, a bit more recent. I'm not an advocate for tagging, but it's quite interesting that they were able to save a lot of this. Very interesting. Let's have a look inside. Alright then. Oh, look at that. The tagging on the roof. So when they refurbished this, they found that the the beams had all gone rotten, and the pumice that was in here to insulate it had all turned to dust. So they replaced the iron, replaced the pumice, but they put the iron back and even used the same holes. So this is actually very cool. Although this is the men's. So the men got the fire, and there were bunks filled with grass, hessian sacks with grass, and I'll show you the woman's next door, which is how they treated the finer sex back then. There's a 1947, 51, 35, 1935, and by contrast, this is the female. If I can get the door open. Apparently there were 4 bunks, or 4 beds in here. Well, this is about it. No fire, no table. Still graffiti on the wall and on the door though.